Hello everyone, and welcome back to another, I guess this is an unboxing video. It's also a music video, and I guess also a technology video. So I picked up recently this Pyle electronic drum kit. The model is PTEDRL11. I've messed with it a little bit. So I'm going to get it unboxed, going to show you how it works, going to talk about some things I like about it, some things I don't like about it. And I'm going to show you, how it works and all that. So this is the kit. The pad actually looks a little bit different because there's another pad here. But let's go ahead and get it open. And the reason I got this is I wanted to kind of mess around with drumming. Don't really have the room for like a full drum set or money for a full drum set. So this is about $50. It might be a little bit more now. I picked it up on Amazon. This isn't a sponsored video or anything like that. So let's get it open here. Got this. Got some information cards here. We have 2 foot pedals, and those just plug into the back using like a headphone connection, basically. There's an instruction booklet. Here's the actual drum kit itself. We can do some drumsticks as well. You set the box over here, and the way it works is you basically just lay it out like this. You have your various pads here. Like a hi-hat, that's actually controlled by one of the pedals. You can also just tap on it or use a drumstick on that. There's I believe our kick drum, our bass drum, various cymbals, and other like tom drums, snare drum, and so on. Up here is the control pad. So you have volume up and volume down. You have play. You can record what you play. You can change the tempo and all that kind of stuff. And the back has this array of connections. So you have like a power switch if you're using it on battery. I haven't used it on PC yet, so I think you might need batteries to use it with PC. There's your USB connection. You have your foot pedals here. You can put your headphones here, and you can plug in like a phone or like a CD player here as well. No built-in speaker, unfortunately, so that's kind of a caveat about it. Is there is no speaker built into it, so you need like an auxiliary cable, which is not provided. They also only provide you with the here is the USB cable. No power brick to plug the USB cable into, so you have to kind of provide your own little power adapter, which I have a basically just a USB to wall outlet plugged in. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get this set up, and then we're going to show you how it works. We'll be right back with that. All right, and we are back now. We have everything hooked up here. So we have our USB power here. We have our foot pedals plugged in, and then we have our speakers plugged in. It takes headphones as well, as long as it's like a headphone connector. You have a bunch of different pads here. This cymbal, or this, yeah, it's a cymbal. It's a hi-hat, and this is the kick drum. You can trigger them by just tapping them, like that. And those ones are also activated by the foot pedals, which are on the ground. Then you have like a snare. I don't exactly know, doesn't really tell you in the instruction booklet which each pad is. I think there's a picture on the Amazon page showing you what each one does. But you have various cymbals. And then I think these are the snare drum, the bass drum, which is also foot activated. The hi-hat, or the closed hi-hat, I think, and that's foot activated as well. You have your snare. You have some tom drums. I think these 3 are toms, so it's. And you can do, you can record, like for example, you can record a session here by just playing something, so. And you can play it back. You can change the style of the drums as well. So unfortunately, there's no indicator telling you what style you're on. So you just once you find one, you might try to leave it there. But this will change the style of the drums. So you have various styles to go with. Get back to what I like. Okay, so then again, you can trigger them with your hands. You can tap on them, or you can use the sticks. It is a little bit cramped, so using sticks can kind of feel a little cramped at times. It's fairly small. That's kind of one of the downsides of it. Is a little bit small on the small side. But bought this basically just to kind of practice just drums without actually buying a full drum set, or like I said, don't have the space for a full drum set. But I've also been playing with drum apps on my phone, and this is also just probably better because you're actually using, for example, I like having the foot pedals because practicing drumming on a phone and using your fingers for the foot activated stuff, it just feels weird. So some stuff that I've been learning in these other apps is something more like, some basic beats like that. And then one, I think this is called the money beat. It's used in a bunch of songs. I watched a video on how to play it. And it's more like, so again, so you go your, you can move it. And one other thing you can do with it that's pretty interesting is we have this auxiliary cable here. Not included with the in the box, but you can use it to connect to a like a phone or a CD player. Luckily, I have an old iPhone still around that has a headphone jack in it, or the 3.5 millimeter connection. And we're gonna just get to some royalty-free or copyright-free music I can use here. And basically what this does is you will plug this in to the back, that connection there, and it'll play through the drum set and then play through the speakers, and then you can kind of play along with it. There's a lot of really cool things you can find on like YouTube of either like isolated drums or songs where the drums have been stripped out, and play along to that. It's a really good way to practice. And I've been having some fun doing that with like Foo Fighters songs and stuff like that. But this is just some copyright-free music. It's already got drums in it, but you can basically just go ahead and turn that off. So, pretty fun drum kit, pretty affordable. Like I said, this was about $50. Into some things I like about it, some things I don't like about it. One thing I like is that it includes foot pedals. So you have your bass drum and your hi-hat on the foot pedals. I don't think they're customizable, so I don't think you can have them trigger any of the other pads, unfortunately. So it looks like it just does your bass and your hi-hat. So really cool that includes foot pedals. Unfortunately, you can't map them to other things. One other thing I didn't care for was that there's no power adapter, so you do need a USB to wall adapter. It does give you a USB cable, but you need to provide the wall adapter for that. And then no auxiliary cable. You do need to provide that yourself as well. And probably the only other thing I really don't like is that there's no built-in speaker. It would be nice if there was a built-in speaker, and then you can kind of, if you wanted to plug a speaker in or headphones to override that speaker, you could do that as well. But as of like right now, this particular model, there's no built-in speaker. I think they might make some that do, but this is kind of one of their, I think, their lower price models. I don't know if the price is the same now, because this is about $50 on Amazon. I got it a couple days ago. But has some interesting features, and it's pretty interesting if you're just getting into drumming like I am. It's something to actually use you can use your feet, you can use your sticks, and it just is better than playing along on like an iPad or an iPhone using like GarageBand or some of the other free drumming apps, because this actually does have you using your feet if you want. And I'm probably just going to continue practicing and see if I can learn any other songs. Like I said, I've been playing along to some Foo Fighters songs with, you know, like isolated or just like without the drums. And it's a pretty interesting, just like little drum kit. Definitely worthwhile for me, because it's basically just like a kind of like a hobbyist. Don't really know a whole lot about drumming. It's a nice way to start. So that's going to do it for this video. I may do more videos with this at some point if I actually can get somewhat competent with these drums, which I might not, but we'll see. That's going to do it for now. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching, and take care.